So thank you all for hopping on tonight and learning about cooking with essential oils. Um, I just wanted to give you all a heads up that doTERRA had a really great script that goes with the slides. And so I'm going to read off of these just because I'm really curious to see if there's anything that I didn't previously know about essential oils and cooking. So I don't want to miss any really juicy details. So if I sound like I'm reading off a script, it's because I am. I'm going to try to make sure to emphasize different points, and hopefully I don't goof up my slides as I go through and read this. But to get it started, there are so many diverse uses for essential oils: promoting relaxation, naturally repelling insects, beautifying the skin and hair, contributing to a relaxing massage. In addition to all of these uses, cooking with essential oils is one of the best ways to experience the benefits that essential oils have to offer. Today we are going to talk about how to safely cook with essential oils to enhance your food and drink with unique flavors. Whether you are an essential oil beginner or don't consider yourself an experienced chef, you'll soon find that cooking with essential oils is extremely easy and convenient, which I would have to agree. You might be wondering, what are the benefits of cooking with essential oils? There are many reasons why you might cook with essential oils. One, to add flavor to your food, to experience any internal benefits of the oil, to use natural ingredients in your cooking, and for convenience. So as far as adding flavor, the potent nature of essential oils makes them perfect for adding flavor to your favorite foods and beverages. Unlike other ingredients, only a tiny amount of essential oils is needed to add powerful flavor to any dishes. With citruses, herbs, mints, florals, and spice oils, there are endless options for adding a unique twist of flavor to your food. As far as internal benefits, internal usage is one of the most popular ways to enjoy essential oils. By adding oils to your food and drink, you are not only providing more flavor, but you can simultaneously enjoy the internal benefits of a particular oil. Depending on which oil you use, you can reap internal benefits like supporting the body's systems, antioxidant support, digestive support, internal cleansing, and more. Using essential oils when cooking provides a unique way to experience the benefits of essential oils. Safe and natural ingredients. So essential oils can easily be used as a substitute for dry herbs, citrus zest, and seasoning during the cooking process. The great thing about using an essential oil as a flavoring agent is that you can rest easy knowing you are putting safe, natural ingredients into your food. Because essential oils come from natural sources, they provide a safe way to add potent and unique flavors to any dish. It is important to note that not all essential oils are created equal. doTERRA essential oils are carefully harvested and go through a rigorous testing process to make sure the oil does not contain any contaminants or harmful substances. Not all essential oil companies use the same high standard for producing essential oils, so their oils might not be as pure. When cooking with essential oils, I suggest using therapeutic grade oils like those from doTERRA that have been thoroughly tested for safety. So as far as convenience, have you ever been halfway through making dinner and realized that you are out of lemons? Or maybe you are pressed for time and can't make it to the store to pick up some more cumin. Or perhaps you prefer to use fresh ingredients, but the item you want isn't in season. This is where essential oils come in handy. Whether you are running low on ingredients, worry about fresh ingredients going bad in your fridge, or can't get your hands on seasonal ingredients, essential oils can provide a solution without sacrificing any of the flavor. As mentioned, it does not take very much essential oil to add potent flavor to your dishes, which makes essential oils very cost-effective in the long run. Essential oils will typically last longer than any dry ingredient because you use less, and they last much longer than fresh ingredients. Now that we've talked about some of the benefits of using essential oils in your cooking, some of you might still be wondering, is putting essential oils in my food really safe? If you are new to essential oils, the idea of consuming them internally or putting them in your food might seem strange. However, internal usage is, in fact, safe and effective. Historical use, while you might be new to essential oils, they have already been used for centuries to promote wellness and provide the body with benefits. For years, people have safely and successfully used essential oils and reaped the benefit they have to offer. Some people view essential oils as a new trend that will eventually pass, but the truth is the use of essential oils and plant extracts has already been in practice for many years. Essential oils are already a part of our diet. Essential oils are taken from plants, seeds, fruit, roots, and other sources, many of which you likely already are a part of your diet in some form or another. Because essential oils already appear in small amounts throughout our diet, our bodies are equipped to process them. Keep in mind that our bodies can only handle essential oils in proper amounts. We will talk about how much essential oil to use in your cooking a little later in this presentation to help you know how to stay within safe range of use. High quality, well-tested essential oils are safe to consume. As previously stated, not all essential oils are created equal. doTERRA's essential oils are safe to use in cooking because they have been carefully monitored at every step of the production process and thoroughly tested for any possible contaminants or harmful substances. Because not all essential oil companies use this kind of quality assurance system, you must remember that it is wise to use only high quality, well-tested essential oils when cooking. Not all essential oils are safe to consume. So because of their chemical design, some essential oils can be used topically or aromatically, but are not safe for internal use. Even if they are high quality oils, the following essential oils should never be used for any internal use or for cooking due to their chemical makeup. And these oils would be arbor vitae, cedarwood, cypress, Douglas fir, eucalyptus, spikenard, white fir, and wintergreen. And keeping in mind, doTERRA's essential oils do have supplement fact labels on the sides of the bottle, and that's the other way that you can tell if they're intended for internal use. So adding essential oils to your recipes is the perfect way to add more flavor to any dish or to put a unique twist on an old favorite. How you use essential oils in your cooking will depend on your own personal flavor preference. What kind of food are you making and which essential oils you are using? However, it is still extremely easy to use essential oils to transform any dessert, entree, meat, or beverage into something special. So let's talk about a few of the best practices for cooking with essential oils, like how to use the essential oils when cooking with heat, what kind of cookware to use, and how to determine how much of an essential oil to add to your recipe. So, because of the chemical makeup of essential oils, because of their chemical makeup, essential oils will evaporate when exposed to heat. Many worry that adding essential oils to a recipe that will be exposed to heat will lessen the flavor or the efficacy of the oil. The less heat an essential oil is exposed to, the more flavor it will retain. So it is best to add the oil at the end of the cooking process if possible. With many recipes, it isn't possible to add the essential oils at the end. If you need to add the essential oil before you steam, simmer, boil, or bake the food, just add a larger amount. While some of the oil's flavor will be steamed or baked out, adding a larger amount will ensure that a portion of the flavor remains. If you are adding the oil at the end of the cooking process, a much smaller amount is needed. Because essential oils are so potent and powerful, it is best to avoid using plastic cookware when cooking with essential oils. When you are adding oils to your dish, it is best to use glass, ceramic, stainless steel to protect your cookware from damage. Perhaps the trickiest part of cooking with essential oils is knowing how much oil to add to your recipe. While there are many options out there about measurements, the amount of oil you will use depends on what kind of food you are making, which oil you are using, how many servings you plan to make, and other things like your own taste preference. Because there are so many variables, cooking with essential oils takes a lot of experimentation and trial and error. The amount of oil you add to your food will vary from recipe to recipe, especially when you consider your own flavor preference. To help you get a general idea of how to determine the amount of oil you should add to your recipe, I'd like to go over a few guidelines that will help you as you get used to cooking with essential oils. The toothpick method. So like we talked about earlier, because essential oils are so potent, it only takes a tiny amount of an oil to add serious flavor to your food or beverage. In some cases, adding even a single drop of oil would be too overpowering and could ruin the dish. Because of the potency and the power of essential oils, sometimes it is best to add flavor to your food by way of the toothpick method. This method consists of dipping the tip of a clean toothpick into the oil bottle and adding flavor by swirling the toothpick around in the other ingredients. The toothpick method allows you to add the smallest amount of oil possible, helping you avoid adding too much oil and potentially ruining the dish. Once you've used the toothpick to mix the oil in with the other ingredients, you can do a taste test and see if you should add more. This makes it so that you can slowly add flavor without overpowering the recipe with too much oil. Consider demonstrating the toothpick method for the audience so they can see exactly how it's done. Oh, I take it that's a note for me. Sorry, I guess I didn't plan for that part. But as you can see with the lady in the picture, just remember to always use a clean toothpick. And you just stick it in the center of that orifice and maybe tip the bottle a little bit. I've also got some ladies who like to, say with peppermint tea, they'll get a little oil bottle, an empty peppermint oil bottle, and they'll stick a bunch of toothpicks in there and just put a drop or two of peppermint in there and swirl it around. However, I don't know how they keep it from evaporating, but then they just soak that toothpick in their hot water. So I thought that was kind of a neat idea too. So potent oils, here's a list. It is important to note that although some oils are approved for internal consumption, they are still extremely potent and should be used with caution. Always use the toothpick method when cooking with cassia, which is a part of the cinnamon plant, cinnamon, clove, cumin, which is not currently available, but I did manage to snag that one a few years back. It's super yummy, oregano, or thyme. So if you are ever adding these oils to beverages, be sure that you have at least 4 ounces of liquid so that the oil is properly diluted. So how do you know how much of an essential oil to add? Although there are a lot of variables that can go into determining how much of an oil to add to a recipe, as you practice cooking with essential oils and experiment a little bit, you'll soon be able to tell how much of a particular oil to add based on what you are making and what your personal taste buds. I suggest starting with the toothpick method and taste testing until you get the amount of flavor that you want. Then, once you have a little more practice cooking with essential oils, you'll have a better idea of how much of an oil to add, and you won't have to use the toothpick method every time or do as much taste testing throughout the cooking process. For many recipes, adding an entire drop of oil or even several drops of oil is completely fine. Just remember, once you've added an essential oil to your food or drink, you can't take it back. Always be careful when adding essential oils to your food and use the toothpick method until you feel comfortable cooking with oils. I know when we do chili or even spaghetti sauce, but granted I'm cooking for 6, usually I end up adding 1 or 2 drops, but we like a little bit spicier food. So when you're first getting started with cooking with using essential oils, it can be overwhelming to determine which oils to add to the recipes because there are so many different types of oil and an endless amount of flavor combination. Let's go over a few different categories of essential oils and how to use them in cooking. So citrus oils. Common citrus oils include bergamot, grapefruit, lime, lemon, tangerine, and wild orange. Citrus oils tend to provide a bright, sweet, tangy, or refreshing flavor to food or drink. And these oils make a lovely addition to beverages, whether you want an extra boost of flavor in your water or you want to change up a smoothie, tea, or a favorite drink. Because they're fresh, tangy flavor, citrus oils are also perfect for yogurt, a dip, or salsa. Citrus oils can also be used to replace zest within a recipe. So like lemon zest, lime zest, lemon zest, or orange zest. One of my favorite summer recipes right now, especially with any of the citrus oils, if you're doing fruit salad, adding a drop or two of the wild orange or even the lemon, if you're, I know strawberries aren't really out until like the 4th of July, but that creamy mixture you end up mixing with strawberry, cold desserts, or like I said, fruit salads, adding that wild orange or lemon to that creamy mixture and then mixing it in with your fruit really adds a lot of yummy flavor to the dish. And honestly, the guests, when I've made it, have never known that I used essential oils, so it was kind of cool. As far as spices, to add some spice to your meal, you can use essential oils like black pepper, cassia, cinnamon, coriander, ginger, and fennel. These oils tend to provide an herbal, fresh, warm, or sharp flavor to whatever you are cooking. These oils work for both sweet and savory dishes and are especially popular for flavoring meats or vegetables. Do you guys use the Instapot at all? I know it's kind of making a huge movement. I know I cook with it almost daily, if not every other day, and I love doing my meats in there. And I must agree. It's really interesting how when you just put a couple drops of that herb into the pressure pot, and then you cook your meats with that, or even if you wait till the end, but it does taste very nice. As far as herbs, herbal oils like basil, cilantro is very strong. Marjoram, oregano, rosemary, or thyme are extremely popular for cooking. Not only can they be used in your favorite Italian dishes, meats, breads, pastas, and soups, but they can easily be substituted for recipes that call for dry or fresh herbs. And my tip for herbs is it's 1 drop per 1 tablespoon of fresh herbs or 1 teaspoon of dried herbs. That's kind of been I seen it in one of the oil books. That's kind of been my guideline when it comes to cooking with herbs. And even like lately we've been doing like a lot of sourdough pizza crusts. I do like adding the oregano. I haven't tried much beyond the oregano, maybe black pepper in it for some flavor in the crust, and also like dipping oils. So if you like making, that French bread for, say, spaghetti, if you want to put a drop of like, say, lemon and oregano together in a dipping oil, you can also brush that on garlic bread, as you're toasting it, or even just using it as a dip is a nice, yummy way too to try it. As far as floral oils, so floral oils are used less frequently in cooking. However, they provide a sweet, light flavor to desserts, teas, or baked goods, and can often soften citrus flavors in certain recipes. Lavender and geranium are the most popular floral essential oils to use in cooking, especially for tea and baked goods like cakes, cookies, and scones. There's actually a really good bergamot shortbread cookie on doTERRA.com. I've made that. It's really good. I honestly have not done a lot with, say, like lavender frosting. I know that that's a popular one that I've seen, but I do like Roman chamomile if you do the toothpick method, or even like peppermint or fennel in hot tea. Those are definitely some of my favorites. As far as mints, the cool, minty, refreshing flavor of mint essential oils make them useful for a number of foods and beverages. Mint flavors go well with certain kinds of meats, like lamb, and can brighten up salads, tea, or other beverages. Mint is also popular for desserts, and you can easily use essential oils to make a delicious batch of mint brownies. I highly suggest trying that if you have not done peppermint in chocolate brownies. Oh my goodness. Even in the frosting. Whew, yummy. Special mint cookies. So like Christmas time, I use a lot of mint. I'll add it to like my melting chocolate and do like chocolate covered pretzels with a hint of mint. Or I'm trying to think if there's any fudge recipes that I did this last Christmas that I use the essential oils to like flavor. So I think of like patties, those peppermint patties. You could easily make them at home with your peppermint or spearmint. If you like ice cream drinks, I have done the peppermint and spearmint in, say, a grasshopper. Tastes really good. So there's definitely a lot of options for like flavoring your foods like that. In fact, I had a gal on our team message me tonight if she could add a drop of lime to her Corona because she didn't have any fresh limes. And I'm like, totally. Let me know what you think. So anyway, so there's some tips on cooking with them. So let's work our way into some recipes. So now that you have a better idea of what kind of oils go best with certain foods and drinks, I'd like to give you a few recipes that can help you get started with using essential oils for cooking. These recipes are pretty simple and provide a wonderful way to add flavor to your favorite food. So if you want to take pictures of these, or if you want to screenshot if you have a laptop, feel free. I don't mind at all. So beverages, it's easy to make an essential oil or add an essential oil to your beverage when you want a little extra flavor. If you are trying to stay away from soda or you crave sugary drinks, adding essential oils to your water is a perfect way to get the flavor you want without all the sugar. So essential oils also make a great addition to tea. So bergamot, cinnamon, fennel, lemon, peppermint, and Roman chamomile are some of the best essential oils to add for tea. So when you want a powerful natural flavor for your tea, essential oils provide a quick way to get the flavor you want. So in addition to water and tea, essential oils can be added to virtually any other beverage. Essential oils can easily be added to smoothies, hot chocolate, lemonade. There is a lavender lemonade and a lavender basil lemonade. So those I've tried, they're good. Slushies, so if your kids want those sugary slushies, the list goes on and on. So here's an example of a ginger pear green smoothie that uses ginger essential oil to provide an invigorating flavor. And keeping in mind, ginger is really good not only for digestion, but also for inflammation in the body. So it's a really good one. And obviously most of these ingredients you can find, you know, pretty regularly. As far as marinades, so because they provide such powerful flavor, essential oils are extremely useful for marinating meats, vegetables, and other items. This slide lists some of the best essential oils for marinades. You can easily make your own essential oil marinade by choosing an oil that pairs well with the item you are marinating, and then add it to the marinade mixture. Remember that essential oils can be used in place of dry seasoning, so consider using a few drops of essential oil for marinade recipe that calls for dry herb seasoning. And I do have a link here on doTERRA.com that talks about some recipes for marinades. So I guess they didn't share it with me, but I will find the link and I'll try to add it to the comments under the video once I post the recording. Adding essential oils to your favorite cake, cookie, brownie, scone. I make a lot of scones, so this is a really great idea. Bread or cupcake recipe provides a fun way to give a tried and true recipe some extra flavor. Remember, when you add essential oils to the batter or dough, much of the flavor will be cooked out when the mixture is exposed to heat. It is okay to add a little extra oil when using essential oils for baked goods to ensure that some of the flavor remains after the baking process. So here's a healthy and delicious recipe for apple cinnamon cake that uses cinnamon essential oil. And if by chance you don't have cinnamon, you can substitute it for cassia as well. I've done that in the past. And if you want to print out this recipe, it is on doTERRA.com in the blog. Just search apple cinnamon cake. And you can always print that recipe out as well. Soups, salsas, dips, and sauces. So do you have a favorite soup recipe that could use a facelift? Or maybe you have a salsa recipe that you could use a little extra kick. It is so easy to add essential oils to soup recipes, homemade salsas, sauces for pasta and meats, and dips like hummus or chip dip. Here is a super simple recipe for Italian oregano bread dip that makes a perfect appetizer to any Italian dish. Oh, I want to eat this one. It looks so good. And so again, if you want to go on like doTERRA.com and search Italian oregano bread dip and you want to print off the recipe, feel free to hop on there and do that. As far as salads, so whether you're making a traditional green salad or your own salad dressing, chicken salad, potato salad, pasta salad, or any other variation, essential oils can help enhance the natural flavor of your salad ingredients or provide a unique boost to flavor up a plain recipe. This recipe is strawberry almond salad with raspberry lime vinaigrette, using lime essential oil to put an unexpected twist on a simple and delicious salad. And I actually have all of this, so I might have to try it. Well, I guess I don't have the fresh pint of raspberries, but that one looks yummy too. So as far as some seasonings, so we have an Italian seasoning blend and an essential oil flavored sugar. And these are some other great ways to add your oils to something so that you can put in a smaller amount if you don't always want to do like the toothpick method. So while using essential oils can be used to substitute dry seasonings and ingredients, they also make a powerful addition to dry seasoning ingredients and dry rubs. You can also add a drop of oil to dry seasoning ingredients to add a variety to your meal and extra flavor where you need it. Here's a simple recipe for Italian seasoning blend that uses essential oils and garlic to make a seasoning combination that is perfect for Italian dishes. This essential oil flavored sugar recipe gives tea, coffee, oatmeal, lemonade, or toast a delicious splash of flavor that you are sure to love. Yes, and those are really great ideas. So in case you didn't know, if you go on doTERRA.com, they have a lot of ebooks and you can print off the ebooks as well. So there is an ebook that follows up with this PowerPoint. So feel free to go on there. It's probably got some extra essential oil recipes in there. And then I actually want to make this one this weekend. I came across this slide and I'm like, this looks so yummy. So here's an idea if you're looking to, you know, make a virgin margarita. So I'm excited to try this one. And then for anybody that might be watching this PowerPoint and you're not a wholesale customer yet of doTERRA, I just wanted to let you know that there's some great promotions going on this month. And if you're interested in getting that free wholesale account with doTERRA where you can save 25% off the retail price, I can also offer you a free essential oil with your first order. And so the oil that will come with it is Citrus Bliss. This one is not an internal oil. I wish it was. It smells like a dreamsicle, but you can still diffuse it and you can still use it topically. A lot of great benefits. But if you're interested in getting started with doTERRA, simply let the person that invited you to this online class know and they can help you get started. So do you guys have any questions for me or any testimonials to share regarding cooking with your essential oils?